Hey! It's me again. I am here to do my first proper review, hopefully, because I have just finished season 4 of Supernatural and I am in a very put down emotionally state because my mind is blown. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the little lowdown of my Supernatural story. I started watching Supernatural about October 20th, it was late October, and I watched it because I had heard about everybody fangirling and getting emotionally distressed about it on Tumblr and Twitter, so I just went for it. I just watched the first episode, and by about 20 minutes into it, I couldn't even fathom how good this was. And now, December 21st, which by the way, I'm not dead yet. Now I've just finished season 4, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start fangirling, I guess. So this season was probably the best out of all 4 of them so far. Season 1 was amazing, Series 2 was even better, Series 3 was incredible. It was just it was better than Season 2 and Season 1, and it was just so good. And then Season 4, it's like your mind exploded. It was amazing. I'm actually lost for words. If you haven't watched it, then I feel sorry for you. Watch it. Spoilers start here. The spoilers have begun. Now let's begin. Okay, so right at the end of season 3, you see Dean being torn apart by hellhounds, which within itself is heartbreaking. And then you see Ruby, who is supposedly Sam's helper demon, get torn up by Lilith, who is pure evil. Let's just leave it at that. And Sam was flung against a wall and pandemonium, basically. Season 3 actually properly ended with Dean screaming for Sam in hell, which that really tore up my heartstrings. It was horrible. And then season 4 began with Dean in hell, having like all these visions and stuff, and then you saw just him breathing in his coffin. He just was breathing, and then he tapped on the top of the coffin, and then all the earth came in, and he was alive. And it was that moment made my heart was like that. You can't. My webcam is so crap. You can't even see how fast my hand is going. It was like he ran to this place, this shop, and when the noise started, it was amazing, guys. It was just amazing. This equates to the Mortal Instruments amount of feels, and that is a massive amount of feels. Their acting, the script, the directing, the plotline, and the special effects. That is what makes Supernatural Supernatural. It wouldn't be the same without that. And then we see Castiel, who is an angel and who pulled Dean out of hell. Now, when I first heard about this Castiel, I pronounced his name Castile. Does anyone else do that? I might just keep calling him Castile because in my view, that is how it should be pronounced. So I might just go around calling him Castile. I have seen all the Destiel gift sets on Tumblr and everything like that. So I knew there would be some major feels here, but I did not fathom just how many, guys. After a couple of episodes with each of them in, you knew there was some serious sexual tension going on right there. Serious sexual tension. Series 4, we have some amazing stories within their own. Also, Yellow Fever was amazing, especially because I think it was the humorous side of Yellow Fever that gave it the edge that it did, because Jensen Ackles' performance was amazing in that episode. The way he portrayed Dean as being a terrified little girl was so good, and especially that little video, that little clip right at the end of Yellow Fever where you see Jensen just miming to Eye of the Tiger just casually. I must have watched that about 30 times already in the 5 days since I've watched the episode. that is probably hands down one of the most amusing things ever to be seen on TV. I think as we got to the end, we saw Sam's character progress a lot into the dark side due to Ruby. It's too heartbreaking. The way Jensen portrayed Dean as being so hurt by that, and then at the end when they were on last episode when they were on different sides, you didn't really expect that to happen because you thought everything would go alright because it's a TV show, it's fiction, you know, and everything always goes to the good side. But because Sam was on the side of the demons and Dean was on the side of the angels, there wasn't really a good side, and that's what I loved about this series, because there wasn't a good side and there wasn't a bad side. This series wasn't black and white, it was more grey, so it really, really made me think, and for that, I love it. I love it so much. So that was my review of Supernatural overview of season 4. I hope you enjoyed my rambling and my fangirling. I think I've got to a point where I can say comment, rate, subscribe. Have I? No, I don't think I've got to that point yet. I'll just say thanks for watching. I hope this made you want to watch season 4 if you haven't already. I hope I didn't spoil it too much for you. I hope I made you want to watch Supernatural if you haven't watched it anyway. I hope I entertained you if you've watched season 4 and you know Supernatural like the back of your hand. So, thanks for the viewing of my face, and I shall speak to you shortly.